Welcome to this week's market drama. We'll start with the S&P 500, which was up 1.6% for the week. It's actually the first week in over 6 weeks in which we have seen the S&P break through either down 1% or up 1%. So we kind of broke through that lack of volatility. NASDAQ was actually up even more, 3% for the week. It is now up 21% year to date. NASDAQ has essentially recovered half of his losses from last year. So what gives? What's going on beneath the surface? So one, we did have strong April jobs number this week. When that news hit, stocks went up and bond yields went up, which tells you, look, the market looked at this as a positive, essentially showing how resilient the labor market has been to the fact that interest rates went from zero, the Fed raised interest rates from zero all the way to about 5%. If you click beneath the surface as to what's driving the markets, is the large technology companies. Google up 5% this week, Amazon up almost 5%, Facebook up 3.7%, NVIDIA up 10%. So a lot of this has to go behind the AI story, right? A lot of these companies have AI in their DNA. AI has become kind of a very disruptive new technology that has a lot of promise. So market participants have kind of followed that story, and is reflected in the stock market this past week. On the economic front, we did have leading economic index, the LEI index, fall 0.6% in April. That's 13-month decline in a row. Essentially, what the leading economic index is telling us is that we are likely heading into a mild recession. We don't know when it's going to happen. It could be second half of 2023. It could be the beginning of 2024. But a lot of these leading economic indicators are kind of pointing in that direction. What do we have in store for this coming week? We have PMI data, we have FOMC minutes, and we have preliminary first quarter GDP data. When it comes to the FOMC minutes, it's an important thing to keep an eye on, is that we're going to get to see closely what the Fed was thinking, how closely were they looking at the possibility of them stop hiking rates in the coming meetings. So let's stay tuned for that, and speak to you next week.